Did I choose the right book to kick off 2026 with? Stick around, you'll find out. What? Hello, my name is Flossie. This is the Grape Jelly Library, where we love to talk about books. Thank you for joining me. I always look forward to your visit. Today, I'm still in this room because it's toasty warm, and I was with my son all day. We went on a pizza date, and yeah, so I just got home a little while ago, and I just came in here and kicked the heat on. So, this is where we're camping out for the night. So join me, and I will give you a review of The Thirst Trap. The Thirst Trap. Now, we have some things to discuss within this book. 4 girls. Let me see if I can get them right. Maggie, Harley, Lydia, and I believe it is Rosie, who have all been friends since as long as they can remember, since elementary school. And eventually they grow up and they get a place together, and the place that they get together is a little bit ramshackle. So I was getting so many vibes reading this book. I was getting a combination of, if you took Sex in the City and you combined it with that television program, The Young Ones. That was the vibe I was getting. There is a lot of bar scenes, clubbing. If you like to go out to the clubs, if you like the activity that may occur in the club, after the club, around the club. A lot of club activity, if you know what I mean. Promiscuity, tilt. I'm a little bit old. That's not kind of my scene. But I tried to stay with this book. I did, because you know what? Even though it's not my scene, it's not my thing, it's not my blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. That's what this book is. This book is intentionally all of those things. So I need to step out of my comfort zone and into an unknown world. And this is, I would say, a dangerous world for young ladies. I would say that. Dangerous world for young ladies to be partaking in. But they are grown adults, and this is what they are choosing. They are actually seeking this kind of lifestyle out. All right, so that's the basis of the book. And there is a lot of that going on. All right, so I'm going to say, and it's not a giveaway, one of the girls, I won't say who of which, but one of the girls perishes in a car accident. And so the book is based on the lives that they had before the car accident, the lives that they had after the car accident, and how they never kind of let her memory die, and they conduct their lives haphazardly, but always saying, what would so-and-so have done? How would so-and-so have done it? Because it is my belief that of all of the girls, the one that perished is the one that just might have her head on the most straight. All right, so I'm going to give it a rating. I love to rate a book. So, in my opinion, and not trying for me to make this book what I want it to be, accepting the book for what it is, I would say she wrote it well. I'm going to give it 4. I'm going to give it a 4-star. Not trying to go down the lane of, just if this book isn't for me, I'm going to say bad things about it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say something bad about this book. No, me knowing what I know now, in hindsight, would I have picked this book up again? No, because I never was that personality, and I'm not that audience. So, according to my lifestyle, I didn't start my new year off with the right book for me. Good book, not the book for me. If you like the bar scene, if you like relationships, if you like not being tied down, if you like dangerous encounters with strange people, I know I shouldn't say strange people, I should say people that are strangers to you. If you're all about that element, then yeah, this is your book. If you like to explore new worlds, yeah, this is your book. So for me, I bought it because the cover, I like shiny things. I'm like a crow. I like shiny things. Plus, what the heck? So I like pink, and I like doll shoes. So why? What is this about? Well, it's kind of, the story is kind of like in line with the cover of this book. So the story makes sense once you read it. Then the cover will make more sense to you. Yeah. So it's telling me that it's raucous, and it definitely is that. Oh boy, is it that. And it's telling me it's hilarious. But I didn't laugh. I didn't even crack a smile. So I'm sorry that I wasn't able to do that for this book. But you out there, you might be able to. I'm curious to know if anybody has read this and what your thoughts were on this. Let me see when it came out. I do believe it's a newer book. It is 2025. And I mean, she's got on to win a whole bunch of awards. And she's praised for her work, and yeah, she does write well. Yeah, that's for sure. She does write well. It's just all the activity of the club environment, which kind of made me realize that this wasn't the book for me, but it very well could be the book for you. I would not deter you from wanting to read this. I am a big encourager of reading all the things. I mean, I have read my fair share of books that I was like, gag me with a spoon. Oh gosh, some of them were like, woo, out there. But I did it, gosh darn it. This one wasn't as, this one wasn't on the same playing field as those. This one was milder than some of those. I don't want to really mention what those books are, but I think if you watched some of my previous videos way back in the beginning, you'll know which books do not float my boat. You know what? So, I don't know. As a reader, we do the best that we can. We try to like them all, but sometimes we just can't. And I'm not saying that I don't like this book. I'm just saying that it was a little bit harder for me to relate to being a woman of age and never, ever really being one to go to the clubs. But I'm glad that I read it, and that's what I have to say about that. On to the next one. Whatever you're reading, I hope that you are having a ball, and know that I love you, and be well, be good, and be reading.